the structure of the Southern 它的组织和结构，所以我们以后教会怎么在美南浸信会里面运作 ？How can we work on operate within the structure? Okay, you see next. Okay, who is Southern Baptist? 好，第一个 ，OK， 我们要明白它的结构和组织。然后怎么样在这个体系里面运作 ？Most important, how can we maximize 我们的 ministry within the Southern Baptist Organization? Okay, next. 好 ，Who is Southern Baptist? Southern Baptist is not the church. SBC is not the church. Southern Baptist Community is a set of ministry support by the network of different churches. Southern Baptist 所有的教会合作起来。一起工作。SBC, Southern Baptist is not the church. We are the church. We are Southern Baptist Church, but Southern Baptist itself is a set of organizations put together. Next. OK. 它的目的是什么？它的目的就是要完成神的大使命。The whole purpose convention is created to provide a general for Baptists in U.S. and territory to promote Christian mission at home and abroad in order to fulfill the kingdom of God. 啊，主要就是这样，没有其他的。OK, next. 因为它的主要目的把神的福音传出去啊，那怎么样去运行呢 ？How do you execute that? 啊，就是它怎么就每一年 every year Southern Baptist 每一个教会也会派代表。今年 I think that 2022 will be in California, Los Angeles. OK, 每一年每一个 church, doesn't matter how big, how small. 你最小的教会也有至少可以派3个。Any church less than 100, you can have 3 messenger 代表天使啊。Even bigger church, even like this church, Emmanuel Baptist, the maximum is 10. 最多的可派10个代表。That's all you can do. Okay, so doesn't matter how big. So every messenger, you go to convention, you have a right to set a motion to vote or whatever it is. Okay, that's what they decided how to do. You promote somebody to the position, you promote them up. Okay, that's all. Okay, next. So 最大的 Southern Baptist is called Executive Committee, 行政委员会。Executive Committee, the number one goal is holding the annual meeting, 每一年的他们去做。现在这个 Executive Committee President, I think he just resigned, right? This Dr. He's come from Arkansas. Executive Committee is
we have an executive committee. It's made up of some of the trustees.
He just resigned.
And I was on the executive committee for a while.
所以他只是负责每一年的年会程序。那下面还有很多的机构 ，OK， 他把人家都分为在 ，OK next。美南浸信会不是一个从上到下的宗派组织，是下到上，所以每一个机构是完全独立自主。Even every agency, organization, independent. Nobody is a boss for someone else. Even 我们在这里区联会 ，Even association, state convention, not a boss. Or many repetitions, no. We just work together. Next. So you see that we have a big family. So we have a local church. Right now, I think there's about 45,000 local church. So you will become one of them. Local church 在里面有 fellowship, 有查经班，有 mission church, constitutional church. 那你们现在 you are still a mission church. So tomorrow you pass your constituted church. Once you constitute church, you become an independent church. OK， 所以这是很重要的啊，这样子。然后嘛，所以你们以前是指 mission church， using 里面有的 tax number， pretty soon you have to get your own tax number to do that. OK， 是慢慢。 So if you're a mission church, you cannot ordain anyone. Mother church, but later on you can do that. You can ordain you deacon or whatever it is. Okay. Now then you have the state local, I mentioned that local association 区联会 ，OK。那有一些区联会，他们 some of association they are not self-sufficient. They still receiving money from me. But pretty soon you're going to be afraid now. Okay, but most of the association is self-sufficient. Next. Okay, 随着大家的周年会 state convention. Not every state convention self-sufficient. 不自主，有些还不够钱。That's why 我们靠美南 Southern Baptist in the South, they are strong. State Oklahoma, State Arkansas, State Texas, Louisiana, Florida, all these are self-sufficient conventions. You got enough money to take care of all the churches inside the state, but not every one of them. 像 California or even the Northwest, okay, they have still receiving money from North American Mission Board. So they are not fully self-sufficient. Okay, now ethnic group, Southern Baptist 有最多的少数民族。As I told you, we have about 260 Chinese churches, 有到260。There's about 800 or 900 Korean churches. There's probably the 100 Filipino church, 100 less than 100 Vietnamese churches, so on, so many ethnic churches. 每一种的都有。所以闽南浸信会 I think right now it's about 35 to 48% of non-white church, 不是白人的 church. So it's changing. Okay, 因为 immigration make the whole thing. Okay, Hispanic church become a very big number. So that's a way we come out together. Next. So 我们有注重宣教，北美宣教部、国际宣教部，还有自己的州，right? Then we also 妇女宣教会 Women Mission， 他们是负责所有宣教的基金，都在他们上。这边6八的 WME， 他的有一些教会的妇女是在 WME， 他们 promote mission。Also, one of the great thing is for retirement of the Baptist minister. Okay, so once you become a Baptist church minister, every month your salary, you send part of it, 5%, 10%, whatever you want. You send to guys home, they will keep your money, they will invest your money every year. Then when you retire, you get money from that. So later on, your church decided you want whatever the possibility is, you want some money for retirement, you can deduct the same. I do. I'm receiving some money from that now. Okay. Even I only served 30 plus years, but it's helping. Okay, I got some money I use. Okay. Next. Also, we have a Lifeway Christian source. Used to be called a Baptist bookstore. 以前是叫做浸信会书店，现在we change to Lifeway. Okay, Lifeway is you don't have a retail store anymore. They change to everything online. Okay, but anyway, you can go online, order many book, Bible, everything. We have I mentioned this ethic and religion, 就是宗教自由论部。Okay, so that's important. In Washington D.C., we watch the government, make sure they do not cross over. Next. Okay, now we have the 6th seminary. Golden Gate, California, Midwestern, Kansas City, New Orleans, Louisiana, Southern Baptist, Louisville, Southeastern, Great Falls, Southwestern, Fort Worth. 6 of them, 3 of them all have the Chinese track now. 3个里面，6个人生有3个有中文课。那现在开很多，你们的牧师 李牧师现在也在上课，他在读博士，是吧？那你们的 Brother Paul 也是中文部里面的 advisor 啊，board advisor， 所以我们教会跟这个Southwestern 是有很大的关系啊，所以我们也尽量的接收。No, within the South Hills, 60 plus, at least 300 Chinese seminary students right now. Can you believe? 在美南这几州里面有300个华人的神学生。We never had those kind of number， 从来没有这么多的神学生，中国神学生。Think about it. How they going to go up to 3 years？ 这些300多个神学生3年毕业以后去哪里？ Where they going to go? They will penetrate in the church. They are 100% mainland Chinese. That's why 15 years ago, I already told we have a Chinese Baptist fellowship. I already told them things start to changing. We need to train a more mainland Chinese church planter, bring the leadership up. And China is the first one there, one of them in the first group. It's going to be more and more. So God's changing. Special Chinese Church 在北美洲，将来北美洲华人教会的领导，我可以已经是全部是国内来的，台湾来的、香港来的水平。We don't have any church planter from Taiwan anymore. We don't have any church planter from Hong Kong anymore. It's all come from us. It's God sent them here. One day we'll send them back. We have to train them. Okay, next. Okay, that's all. Okay, that's 你们知道。Okay, any question? Okay, 我们必须积极的。We must. Okay, one thing we must do. I hope in the future. I think your pastor may already do something translation. You do something translation for men. Yeah, you're doing good. You can continue to do that. We need to participate in all levels in Southern Baptist. Our Chinese kind of too quiet. You need to speak up, serve it in different levels, and will change your life. When I got a call to serve in state, 他们叫我去做联盟 I told many pastors， 我打很多电话问牧师，要不要去啊？你说每一个都不要去啊，那是美国人的事情，不关我们的事情，我们把教会弄好就好。How wrong were they? So I served convention for 11 years. I gained a lot of knowledge. So I encourage you, new pastor, if God called them to serve in different, let them go. Let them go. You can have another pastor. Okay? 还有 any other question? 有问题吗？有感想吗？啊，我们今天是很特别的，上帝把以马内利change a new page， 新的开始，一个全新的开始。我们开始的就稳定的一个基础。So in the beginning, we put a good foundation. What we believe, revive. How do we know in the future it will grow into a very good form? What you got anything to say?
You know, Baptists are united in their beliefs.
Yeah.
You go to any Baptist church in Arkansas, they're going to believe the same thing. And you know you find immediate acceptance. You have a family. If you move from Little Rock to Fayetteville or Little Rock to Hot Springs, you can find a fellowship of people who believe the Bible just like you do and welcome you with open arms. Our associations are all voluntary, but in those associations, everybody believes the same thing. If someone goes off the deep end and starts preaching, you can lose your salvation or something, the association officer will come and ask them to withdraw from the association. If they refuse, they will be voted out and not seated at the meetings and not allowed to go to their activities. That's how we maintain our doctrinal integrity. And it's all based, even though we're all priesthood of the believers, we're people who have studied the Bible enough to come to a common understanding and interpretation of the scriptures. The Baptists and the Catholics are about the only group that still teach Hebrew and Greek in their seminaries, because, you know, Catholics and Baptists believe, you know, what the word says is what the word says. Other people think it's just suggestions. But we are a Bible-based group, and we interpret the Bible as being true and literal, and we based everything we do. For instance, associations. In the book of Paul's writing, he talks about how the churches were coming together to take up offerings to help the saints in Jerusalem. That's the first example of churches associating to do a common goal.
Yes, very true. 所以我们现在是在开始的时候 ，you can do many things, think big. You will become more strong.
And when the Southern Baptist Convention first met, the first missionaries they sent out, they sent them to China. Back in the 1800s, they were sending missionaries to China. They were coming together and elected missionaries and sending them and supporting them.
Very true. 所以神会利用你们，将来也会有一些人愿意去做宣教的。OK， 我们也派他出去，可能将来你们也可以在不同的机构服侍，对不对？所以这个教会，而且我认识欧文威廉从他开始，他们实在是教会的创办人，他们是他们开始。但是我们今天这里开始 ，You are the charter member， 就是最首先的教会，你们就是这个开始的创会的会员，我们是正式成一个教会，对不对？以前呢就是，所以这是很重要的。所以我们有我们思想来成的。So now under your leadership, you put in some DNA. Put in some DNA for this church. What the church want to do? We want to do mission, we want to special somewhere. Think about what the most DNA in the church. Because I like to do church planting. That's why I will teach that church planting is the only one. You got a chance to put some DNA in church staff. So church will grow in the way. You think not too many pastors can plant the church. I have a statistic. Only 6 out of 100 pastors can be a free church planter. Only 6 come out of 100. Not every pastor can be church planter. They don't have those kind of vision, don't have those kind of gifts. Only special person think about how to start a church. So all of you can't be the vision to start a church. Right? It's not everyone. I know that. I don't know I have, but all of you God gave me the kind of gift. So I encourage another church in Oklahoma. I will continue to start a church. I really dream about God. They come to my retirement. They know that. Okay, that's all for today. Anything else? 你们还有吗？好的，先讲。
想问一下，就是看着 constituted congregations， 这个是可以那个 ordained pastor， 这样的教会是不是一定要在美国境内，还是说在美国境外也可以有教会变成 Southern Baptist 那个 constituted congregation？
怎么样？
在美国境外的教会有没有可能变成 constituted congregations？ 就刚才那个 slide 上面。
在美国外面的。
对。
Okay, this question, is there any way we can extend into an outside the connection, the church outside the US? And yes, they can do that. You can have 你可以有一个 congregation 在温州 link to you, you can support it. But it probably 不是很容易的 exercise everything, 这是传福音。But you have, that's why 我们有这个 missionary。在不同的地方，如果他能够去到的，可以去帮助你。比如说你回去国内以后，在上海有一群人可以跟教会连起来，是不是这个意思？
就是好奇，知道这个机构里面海外的 congregation 是怎么做的
Yeah, we have in fact an outside or Southern Baptist like Hong Kong， 在香港的浸信会，他们有香港的浸信会联会。那个 Hong Kong Baptist Convention， Taiwan Baptist Convention， 在中国是没有。Malaysia Baptist Convention， 他们 independent，OK， 但是你们自己教会将来如果发展到国内，比如说李弟兄或者是李牧师，将来国内有一群你们 support 的，你们也可以继续跟他在网络上面支持他们的。You can do that too. Okay, not your subgroup. Yeah, there's no problem. I think so. Okay, anything else? 没有了。好，我们就把时间交给林牧师。OK。
好，感谢主。那我们再次感谢。